Hello everyone and welcome back. We have just got ourselves a job to deliver something somewhere. Could it be one of those places I've already... I think it's going to be easier if I just look at my inventory, I think. And look for... No. Zephyr has crashed outside. No, that's not the one. I'm a little worried now. Because my inventory is so full, I think I was not given the note. I may have put myself in a bad situation there. Any chance it was given to one of my... Okay, take the bread from me. Bummer, is that 75 gold I'm not gonna get? Because my inventory was full. What is this, by the way? What are these buttons for? The living one is meant to blah 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 blah. Found a plan. Discover the origin of the rings. No. Cross the amulet. No. Wants you to find a free ghost of the mother. We'll have to go to some other place. I don't want to destroy the steam engine. We need to get some pure ore. If we ever go back, the information. Steal the stone. Stolen painting, yes. Wedding ring from the sewers, that's one quest we have. There we go. A payment note to Mrs. Hollister, who lives on the corner of Devonshire and Vermilion. Well, let me see. It's not every place that has a question mark. Apparently shops, and this is Devonshire. So this could be it. Let's try. Hopefully I can do the quest without seeing the actual note in my inventory. Fingers crossed. Because it's like the easiest 75 coin I can make. Franklin. This is Devonshire. This is Devonshire. A Halster residence. Here we go. I thought I had seen the name. Alright, lady. I must go. Bummer. I actually need to have the note. Dropped on the floor? Maybe? I think I looked, but I sort of did not believe it would be there, so I looked very quickly. Well, that's a shame. Do I have a way to highlight? E, yes! Yes! Okay guys, I'm so sorry for the back and forth. Okay, well I know next time that even if my inventory is full, the item is going to be dropped around on the floor. Alright, lady. Please don't resist or something. Mrs. Halster, yes? Mr. Wright sent me. Mr. Wright. Oh, yes. Do you have the note? Yes, everything seems to be in order. Here's a little something for your trouble, miss. Goodbye. I like that. See, it was so worth it going back and forth a few times. And you see, this bar here has progressed. I don't know what it is. One is XP and the other one is reputation? No, it wouldn't increase so fast, I don't think. Okay, we were here. One rubbish bin and a house to explore. Yeah, taking all of it. Now that we know that some people will buy those old damaged shoes, let's go a quick F7 just in case. And talk to the gnome noble. What can I do for you? Well, you can tell me your name. This rather greasy fellow grabs your hand, and fairly draws on it as he kisses it. Madam, so pleased to make your acquaintance. Wendell Wellington, owner of the famed Wellington Gentlemen's Club, at your service. Oh, okay, good. I mean, not that I like the guy at all, but we did want to go in there. Gentlemen's Club. Am I to assume women are not welcome? Well, women are not generally permitted within its walls, but there are always exceptions, hey? He winks at you. I'm fairly confident something could be arranged. I'm afraid to ask, what did you have in mind? A mere pittance, say 200 coins, ought to gain you an invitation which will get you into my club. He takes your hand and begins to stroke it suggestively. And, of course, I would expect you to show me your gratitude. Exactly, that's exactly what I was gonna say. What, 200 coins and show the gratitude? No. I can't see the gratitude. What if I allow you to live instead of ripping your throat out? Do I want to be overly aggressive with this, I was going to say gentleman, but somehow neither gentle nor man seems to fit. I'll think over your generous proposal. Okay, well, think about it. Maybe there's some valuables? Nah, no. Thanks, but no thanks, unless I get really quite desperate. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Maybe if it's a place for magic, we can teach Virgil something. He can become useful. I know, fancy that. No, that's a hotel. Oh no, magic armory. Okay. With nothing I can afford, then I'd assume. What is it? Magical smith. Apprentice in haggle? No. Let us trade. Okay. Pretty. Ooh. Do you want the... Nah, you don't want the shoes. Nothing for me at this point. Oh, wow. What is this place? It's like the whole place is about necromancy? That looks, rather dark. I would love to see what's in there, but, with a baleful hound, I think I'll wait. I'll be patient and we'll go and talk to this guy who's, that's black, white, do they call it white necromancy? I think. Let us trade. We got some fancy creep armor. I think I could use that. That would be quite good for me. It's not a small one, right? I think it's normal size. I mean, this one says no-mish, so I'm guessing it's small. It would be good to get something like that for SOG. I mean, it's all good, but nothing I can afford. So, thanks, but no thanks. This is what I can afford. Shoes. Well, one shoe.
What is it that you want of me?
Things that I put in the rubbish, they're gonna stay there forever. I think they should, right? I'm gonna use some of the rubbish bin as containers for things that I don't know how to use just yet, but I may need eventually. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So, this bin by the magic shop. I'm really taking a risk if I drop this. I don't know what to do with that. I should be able to sell that. Liquid soap. I don't think I have a recipe myself with liquid soap. You, I think, are carrying things I don't know what they're for. I wish there was a button, just give me everything. Or you know what? Maybe that's something I'm gonna do off cam. Because it's gonna be long and tedious for you to watch, so I'm just gonna give him his stuff back. And we'll keep on exploring. And then later, while I'm not recording, dark magic. I'll put my stuff in the rubbish. Oh, it's locked. Oh, I'm guessing this guy is only open at night. Because, you know, dark. No, that's the river. There. That would be the next building to explore. It is just as I remember, exploring the whole of Tarrant, which is, well, admittedly the largest city around. Takes quite a bit of time, but it has to be done. Eee, thank you, son. Can you close the curtain for me, please? Yeah. We're back in the darkness. Thanks. I did not realize. Yes, abandoned place with stuff. This is something I can use. A bromide. Oh, it's a chemical component. Anything else? Well, I guess it's a good start. Zoological Society. Hello. This petrified egg was found in the lair of the great dragon. The chill inside was only months from hatching before Bellerogrim was killed. And that would be Bellerogrim. Before you is a replica of the skull of Bellerogrim, the last of the great dragons. The body of Bellerogrim was discovered by Sir Walter Ginsberg in 1756. The lair, which houses the complete skeleton, is an open exhibit and can be visited here. A small map shows where it is. Brilliant. This plaque reads, "This ancient iron chest was unearthed in the lair of Bellerogram. It seems to be older even than the dragon itself. No one has ever been able to open it." Dun, dun, dun. Well, I know I won't with my current skill, but we'll definitely be back. Hello, lady. Hello, and welcome to the Tarantine Zoological Society. How might I help you today? I'm looking for Dr. Tristan Fenwick, am I? I guess. Oh, he's around here somewhere. His office is just here to the right. Take a look around. You're sure to find him. Thank you. You're very helpful, lady. Who are you? Well, you're the guy I'm looking for. Duh. Well, if you must know, I'm the head of this here Zoological Society. Dr. Tristan Fenwick. That's me. At your service. And all that nonsense. What does the Zoological Society do? Well, according to the catalogue, we deal with animals and animal life, including the study of the structure, physiology, development, and classification of animals. Some would say we just waste the taxpayer's coin. Questions? Alright, I'm guessing there is going to be a quest with him, but I just don't have the requirements for it. Oh well. Two large building and then that. So let's do this one, and this one. You've been. So far, my favorite thing in this game. The rubbish bins. It's sad, I know. I know, it's not my favorite thing. But I don't want to miss a single one, that's for sure. The library. Yes, that's a good place for me. Maybe I can learn a few things. Greetings. Allow me to welcome you to the Library of Tarrant. Could I interest you in becoming one of our esteemed member? Yes. That is correct. Anyone who wishes to peruse our volumes of knowledge must become a member. The Library of Tarrant contains a myriad of books, which house many diverse subjects. How much is it? Come on. Yes. I'll be back. Good day. Bookstand. They're all unlocked, but wait a second. A place where you have to pay 1,500 just to have access to the books. I don't think they're gonna let me, just pick those up. If they do, then it's just the worst security ever. I know that typically when something is unlocked, nobody minds you taking it. At this point, I don't feel like pillaging a library. University Court. Hello, sir. I am Benjamin Kirschwin, Doctor of Phrenology. How can I be of service? Did you say phrenology? Phrenology, it's a science of the head. You see, every man and woman's head is characterized by different bumps and ridges. Through studying these, I attempt to extrapolate the personality of the individual involved. It's dreadfully interesting and phenomenally accurate. Will you read my head? Surely. Here, if you'll just lower your head and turn to the right. Oh, sorry. Oh, quite interesting. I would summarize unquestionably that you are indeed a human. This guy knows his stuff. Your powers amaze me. Yes, I know, but remember, it's not me. It's science. And phrenology is the science of the future. What are you working on? It's interesting that you ask. I'm looking to acquire the skulls of Jin and Zin, the famous Renar Siamese twins, for my studies. They were elvish debutantes who were joined at the hip their whole lives. Scandalous characters as well. Stories of their exploits still float around the elite Tarentian social circle. Acquire them? Where can they be found? Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Perhaps you could help me with it. They're interned in a mausoleum in the Tarrant cemetery. I'll pay you 100 gold pieces for your trouble. 100 gold pieces for grave robbing? I mean, I'm gonna have to rob a lot of graves if I ever want to get that library membership. Wait, you want me to rob a grave for you? All in the interest of science, miss. All in the interest of science. Just think about the advances that could be made from just this one little indiscretion. Since you phrase it so eloquently, I'll do it. Well, I take the quest. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much. The information in this skull might very well unlock the final phrenological secrets. Help us to get insight in the workings of the human mind. Wow, wouldn't miss that for the world. We have another university person here. What do you research? Get on with it, human. I should have been half elf. Though I don't think it would be, nicer to me. Sir, we've only just met. Where are your manners? I'm so very sorry, but you're having most unpleasant effects on my general disposition, madam. Please, I'd rather be left alone. Sir, there must be something we can do to get past this. I mean, I'm civilized and all that, so okay. Well, I suppose I might be able to look past your glaring faults for now. What exactly do you need, madam? Well, who are you? I am Professor Aldous Buxington. I am the head of the religious department here at the Tarrant University, and you are interested in religion, actually. The old one and all that. Maybe Virgil is gonna chip in. Tell me about what you do. Me? Oh, I've been over here at Tarrant University for many years. Mostly I teach classes, but I still do a fair bit of research when I can find the time. Currently, I am studying an older pagan religion of Arcanum. As I am sure you're aware, the Panari, yes, those guys, the Panari have been the favored religion in Arcanum for the last 1,500 years. But in the years before the Age of Legends, there were many religions and many gods. Each of the races had certain gods that they prayed to, and these gods are what I've been studying. Oh, so nothing about the Panari. Oh well, tell me more about those pagan religions then. Of course. Tell me about the pagan gods. I mean, this guy, he's a professor. What do you expect? There were 12 pagan gods in all. 8 lesser gods, 1 for each of the 8 races, 3 greater gods, and the All-Father. Offerings were made to the gods in hopes of getting their blessings, and each god demanded a different offering. I've done quite a bit of research on them. I wrote a book about them. Would you like a copy? Oh, yes, please. Sure. Anything else I can help you with? Yeah, more questions. Temples. Oh, there was a shrine that we saw on the way to Tarrant. Though I think it was dwarven of origin. Pagan temples. Yes, there are still individuals who worship them as well. Both the Order of Halicon and the cult of Gestiana are examples. Most of the ancient pagan temples are in ruin now, but you can still find them scattered throughout Arcanum, and some still have their altar intact. More. Do you believe in the pagan gods, Professor? He gives you a shrewd glance. Do I believe in them? That's an interesting question. I've studied almost everything there is to know about the pagan gods. I've visited some of the temples, even made an offering or two. All I will say is this. I've seen enough to know that these ancient beliefs are not to be trifled with. Tread lightly amongst the old god, my friend. Okay. What is the diagram? Oh yes, we call that Mazarin's Mystery. Who was Mazarin? Fair question. Mazarin was an elven mystic who did his share of research into the old religions. About 3,000 years ago he wrote the Book of the 12 Powers, which was a fairly cryptic analysis of the pagan religions. According to Mazarin, there was some sort of a deeper connection between all of them. Dun dun dun. Well, Mazarin believed the gods and their powers were somehow interwoven, and this diagram is supposed to explain how they are related. Certain gods don't get along with other gods. So-and-so begat so-and-so, get blessed by this fellow, and that fellow curses you. That sort of things. Okay, explain it. There is an excerpt from Book of the 12 Powers that might help you to explain what it means, but no one has ever been able to solve Mazarin's mystery. Maybe I can help. It was in the book you wrote, and I already have one. Thank you. Well, I was no quest, but I was, educational. Two more professors. And this one is also a talker. Before you stands a tall bookish man with spectacles perched on the top of his head. I don't see that. Lies. He's oblivious to your presence, as all his attention is focused on a telegram. Suddenly, he becomes aware of your presence and looks up. Oh, excuse me, I get so involved in these telegrams people send me. I get questions from everywhere about demons. Amazing, really. Okay, who are you? Yes, of course. You will have to excuse my excitement. I am new to this whole phrenology discipline. My colleague, Professor Gershwin, is doing wonderful things in the field. By way of introduction, I am Professor Eakins, scientician and expert of demonology. Scientician and demonologist. You're mixing magics and science. Heresy. I am a scholar involved in research. Magic and science are the opposite sides of the same coin. To be truly knowledgeable, one must study a tremendous variety of things. Specialization is for insects and orcs. Don't listen, Sug. Sug is an orc? Oh, it's just a really big fellow. Alright, about demons. Well, it concerns the study of demons, obviously, thank you. I was just thinking about a rather humorous one, actually. Name of Gorgoth. So amusing. Gorgoth was a mindless demon roaming the countryside. He had an insatiable appetite and would eat anything he came across. And he chuckles. This is the funny part. He happened upon a village of halflings and ate them all. It's so funny. It seemed he had a sweet tooth for a halfling. Huh? Isn't that great? It's a good thing I don't have any halflings in my party. I guess, yeah. Oh, he was banished to some other realms or some such nonsense. That's what they used to do with troublemakers back in those days. Okay, more questions. No more questions. I tried to learn. And we have a dwarf, I think. What sort of books do you sell here? I'd like to purchase some technical manuals. Oh, that would be schematics, right? We'll find out when we are rich. Which is bound to happen at some point. After we go through every single rubbish bin of Tarrant. 7 gold for every pair of old shoes. It's bound to add up. That's what I'm saying. Was I already here? No, I was not. This is locked, but there's no one around. So, F7. That's failed. Fail. Oh, it's jammed. Crap. F7, F8. It really could be that Virgil's level is so rubbish. Jammed instantly. Okay. I don't think he's got any chance. Well, I better not move and keep the sun on my face so you don't have a big white patch behind me. What do you know? It so happens that occasionally the weather is nice in London. True story. Department of Water, Hall of Records. Alright, let's explore this one. Department of Water. This might be where we get the quest to the sewers. Where am I? It's Department of Water. This is the City Hall and I'm the Secretary of the Department of Water and Power, madam. What do you do here? We regulate the flow of water in and out of the city, track the power consumption of the various areas of Tarrant, and we maintain the sewers and the engines around town. Okay, good day. I was hoping to get the sewers quest here. I mean, these people are gods. I don't think they'll have anything to say. Yeah. Ooh. Fight! Good, good, good. I mean, do you want to pay me money to clear the rats? Dodge, melee, throwing, spot, trap. None of that for me. It's like I have no skills. Locked. Maybe she will ask me. She will ask me to clear the rats and she'll give me the key. What manner of place is this, pray tell? This great place is known as the Hall of Records. All manner of knowledge is kept upon these premises. It is here that all of our census records are kept, as well as tome upon tome of archive. A census is an official count of the number of people within a civilized continent, along with the value of their estate, for the purpose of taxation. Yes. The archive contains profuse amounts of information. Most of it exists in the form of deeds and other legal papers, but there are also newspapers. Newspapers? Yes, it is a most exciting endeavor we undertook. We have been archiving? That sounds weird. Every newspaper for the last 120 years. They have turned out to be an exceptional resource for research on many subjects, as the newspapers contain such a myriad of information. Everything from attention-grabbing headlines to obituaries from the past 120 years are stored in our archive. The storage requirements must be immense. Not as much as one. Come on, tell me about the rats. This paper created a month or two. Few questions. Are you able to help me locate an individual? No one more. Wendell Wellington. She looks through her records. Well, Wendell Wellington. Ah, here we are. Mr. Wellington lives here. Yes, I talked to him. Thank you, madam. He's the owner of the club, right? Nothing about the rats. That's very disappointing. I want to fight them rats. And I guess that if I try to pickpocket, yes, you will handle that for me. Are you handling it for me? And yet I don't see you trying. I don't even see failure or anything. Another guard is back. And now the time is up. Alright, well, we'll see what happens next time. If we can fight those rats At any rate, we've done pretty well with the exploration of the city, a good half of it. We have a bunch of quests. I really hope that we can fight some next time. We'll see. Until then, have a good time. Bye bye.